Controversial comments from a Phillies legend, Pete Rose, returning to Citizens Bank Park for Alumni Weekend.
It was his first time back since a woman accused him of sexually assaulting her as a teenager in the 1970s. Eyewitness News reporter Ross DiMattei is live outside of Citizens Bank Park this morning with more. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning to you, Jim and Janelle. The goal of yesterday was to celebrate the entire 1980 team, the first Phillies squad to ever win the World Series. But that celebration was upstaged by Pete Rose, who finds himself back in the center of controversy.
Number 14, Pete Rose.
A warm welcome back for Pete Rose. Phillies fans with a standing ovation for the all-time hits king, expressing their thanks for helping the Fightins win the 1980 World Series, their first title in franchise history.
It's fantastic. I think it's long overdue. The fans miss him. They want to see him. I know he had his controversies, but I think what he did for the team and the city just outweighs a lot of the negatives, hopefully.
But it's his controversial comments after the ceremony that have landed him in hot water once again. When Rose was asked by a female reporter about alleged sexual encounters with a minor in the early 1970s, he supposedly said in part, quote, "It was 55 years ago, babe," end quote. And then when he was asked about it again, he had this to say.
I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm here for the Philly fans. I'm here for my teammates. Okay? I'm here for the Philly organization. And who cares what happened 50 years ago? You weren't even born. So you shouldn't be talking about it because you weren't born.
Rose has been a controversial sports figure for decades. He is widely considered the greatest hitter of his generation and one of the best baseball players of all time. But he committed what many consider the cardinal sports sin, betting on his own games as both a player and a manager. It earned him a lifetime ban from Major League Baseball, and it's something that still stains his legacy today.
Pete's got a lot of stuff in his history that's impossible to defend, and he obviously didn't try to defend it. And it's a shame because it takes what should have been a joyous celebration and turns the Pete Rose interview into the enduring memory and the biggest story.
And that female reporter who initially asked Rose about the alleged statutory rape claims that he later offered her 1,000 signed baseballs for her forgiveness before he ultimately apologized to her. The Phillies defended their decision to invite Rose to yesterday's celebration, claiming it is what his teammates wanted. We're live outside of Citizens Bank Park this morning. Ross DiMattei, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Ross.